That tech news, it just keeps on surprising you. Like a dog wearing like a little shirt and sunglasses. What?
From Playa del Carmen.
He's on the beach, he's hanging out. Did not see that coming. The same hacker group that leaked NVIDIA's DLSS source code and grabbed Galaxy device data from Samsung
Lapsus?
that's right. That's how you pronounce the $sign? They've now struck another high-profile target, Microsoft. That's right, the big boy. The hackers, known as Lapsus, posted a screenshot of Microsoft's Azure DevOps source code repositories in their Telegram channel, implying that they had somehow gained access, perhaps with the help of someone inside. If that's the case, that person is probably in big trouble since the screenshot contained the initials of whatever account was logged in. Microsoft says they're investigating the incident, but as of now, it's unclear whether Lapsus actually got their hands on any data. The group recently seemed to imply that they had also hacked Ubisoft, but no data has been leaked from Samsung or Ubisoft so far. I don't know, they might just be trying to relive the glory days, but they can't quite catch the same spirit. Like, oh man, remember when we hacked Microsoft? Oh. It's hard to believe now, but at one point, it was actually possible to find graphics cards selling at MSRP. And friends, it may be happening again.
6500 XT though?
Yes. Tom's Hardware noticed that a couple of RX 6500 XT models are on sale at German retailer Mind Factory.
It doesn't count.
For 169 and 179 euros. Of course, the RX 6500 XT isn't exactly the most powerful chip AMD has to offer, but considering how brutal GPU pricing has been lately, this could be a sign of much better availability in the market as the months go on. Now, skeptics are gonna point out that the RX 6500 XT might just be on clearance due to its poor value for money.
It's a mobile chip.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Compared to the competing RTX 3050, but when you combine it with other price drops throughout the market, I dare say we may have reason to hope the eternal winter is ending.
It wasn't eternal after all.
Aslan is returning to Narnia. He's turning the ray tracing on. Tress effects? Microsoft knows you view that Activate Windows watermark as a badge proving that you're a badass who's too cool to pay for a Windows license, but they think they have a way to make your desktop even cooler. If you're running Windows 11 on what Microsoft considers unsupported hardware, you'll be getting a watermark that says system requirements not met. Of course they're not.
Do you get both watermarks?
Yeah, that's right, 2. It's like tats. Getting sleeves of watermarks. Unlike the watermark you'd get on Windows 10 though, running Windows 11 on an unsupported system doesn't mean Windows will automatically disable some of its own features. It will just shame you for having the audacity to upgrade your OS without buying a new PC first.
Also install Audacity, it's great.
Oh, it's a good program. Users sporting the mark may have a harder time getting Microsoft support for technical issues, but do you think they care about that? They're so cool.
I don't need your help.
I just want to be friends with them.
I don't need support. I'm unsupported!
Now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by Zoho CRM, the solution for managing basically every part of your business: sales, marketing, and customer service. What else is there? Party planning? You can get started quickly thanks to Zoho CRM's intuitive UI and simple navigation, and there's even AI predictions to help you understand who your customers are. You know, what makes them tick. Plus, you can tweak things to your liking with the built-in design studio to help you spot critical info at a glance. Zoho offers flexible contracts, transparent pricing, and an ever-evolving service that grows to meet your needs without snowballing costs. Get 50% off your annual subscription when you use code ZCRM50 at the link below. Whoa, look! It's Quick Bits. Want to run something other than macOS on your new M1 processor? It looks like Asahi, not to be confused with the Japanese beer, is the first ever Linux distribution to run on the M1. Although this version is still in alpha, you can install it on a new Mac without overwriting your existing macOS installation. But be prepared for some bugs, because it's early days for this software, and it may also have had a few Asahis, if you know what I mean. It's got a problem.
Asahi, the berry.
Ooh. It appears that the stores for both the Nintendo Wii and DSi have disappeared without warning. Mysterious. We all know who did it. Although it's been years since you could actually buy anything from those stores, you could still download games you previously purchased. But now, the Wii shop just gives a blank screen.
Save us, Lapsus.
And while it's understandable that Nintendo doesn't want to keep on supporting a couple of old consoles, surely they could have given the poor folks at home a heads up before pulling the plug. AMD's Fidelity FX Super Resolution, or FSR, is getting version 2.0 soon, complete with temporal anti-aliasing, which should help it compete against NVIDIA's DLSS.
They just want to be on the same 0.0 as NVIDIA.
They're on 2.3, baby. FSR 2.0 does require game developers to implement it, so it's not clear yet exactly when it'll be making its way to our PCs, although AMD will be showing off what the tech is capable of at this week's Game Developers Conference. I don't know about you, but I like taking the sharpening slider all the way to the right. Make things beautiful.
White lines.
Love Teslas, but wish they were a little more Italiano. Maserati is the latest automaker to announce its entire lineup of cars will be available as EVs by 2025.
Ciao.
Ooh, with production of gas-powered vehicles ending in 2030 at the latest.
Ciao.
Next year, we'll be getting the Gran Turismo EV, a 1,200 horsepower roadster, assuming of course you've got deep enough pockets or work for Italian foreign intelligence. And if you're one of the millions of Elden Ring players, you might want to play offline for a while, as a vulnerability in the game's save file system can allow hackers to stick you in a death loop. No word yet on whether a patch will be forthcoming, but I wouldn't cross my fingers, since From Software isn't particularly known for squashing bugs in a timely manner. They're a developer that's all about making things hard. Getting hacked is just another challenge to overcome. For you, Pixel Snatcher the Indomitable. Thankfully, it's not challenging for you to come back on Monday for more tech news. Just have to open YouTube. Wait, not that one! And then it's like a poison demon baby or something, and then you have to fight.